of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is the modern-day godfather of pace and space. His teams in Phoenix popularize small ball, moving around and pushing the tempo in their 7 seconds or less offense. It's ironic that now his Houston team plays a much slower isolation style of basketball. Kevin, that shows his flexibility and D'Antoni's ability to adapt to his personnel.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. P.J. Tucker is out there with Wood. And there's Gordon. And it's Wall. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
Guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. On defense, Houston. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Oladipo taking his time here. Wall up top. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Oladipo dishes the Wall.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
And finished off by Beal.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Wall against Westbrook. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Wall.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Now here's Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? A change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hopes.
And for the Wizards and their new front office doors, a tough task ahead of them.
I think so, Kevin, because first and foremost, they need to change the culture of the team, right? Too long, there had been a lack of accountability in D.C., and I think once they address that, the rest of the rebuild could come easier.
First free throw is good.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
so he makes both from the line. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wall knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by John Wall. And Bryant gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Beal against Oladipo. And Beal kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound by House. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Gordon finds Wall. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Bryant passes to Hachimura. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Westbrook passes to Beal. Nice D from Oladipo. Rockets leading by 4. All taking his time here. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A physical finish by Wall, and if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth. Well, we know this. John Wall is a great scorer, but let's not forget that over the course of his career, he's always been looking to create for others as well. Now, sometimes he can get a little ahead of himself, but the unselfishness shows in his assist totals.
And that one falls for John Wall. And with Wall, the assists are always high. But Doris, his turnovers are up there too, unfortunately.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And I think part of that is because John Wall plays the game at breakneck speed. You hope as the years go on, he becomes more efficient in terms of his decision-making.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And so it's Washington with it. 7-point differential. To end the cold streak. Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Brown kicks to Beal. Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
For three, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Offensive rebound. Here's Tucker. But they get it back. Here's Oladipo. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 7 points.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Passes it to Oladipo. Over Beal. Rebounded by the Wizards.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Brown the pass to Bryant. Over Wall. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Lakers. Here's Gordon. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Wall. Here we go now. Another miss by Houston.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Oladipo following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. And it's Wall in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. From the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. He's against Gordon. Outside Westbrook. He tries for 3. No good on that one. And Houston the other way now.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's House. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Westbrook. The 17-footer goes down. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, you love seeing Westbrook fire with confidence from the mid-range. This guy knows he can consistently make those shots.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Doris, so interesting to watch 7-footers who almost never shot 3-pointers make that now a featured part of their game.
Give some credit to the coaches who recognized the game was being revolutionized and that 3-point shooting, regardless of position, would become integral to success. So a guy like Marc Gasol, who actually fought the idea of taking threes, Brook Lopez, Nikola Vucevic, all of them have become more integral to team success and more capable NBA players because they can shoot the basketball. It's beautiful.
It is. Evolving and adapting at that size has been something to watch. Bertans comes in for Hachimura.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Oladipo. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Wall. No good that time. Good D by Westbrook. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington, trailing by 5. And the pass to Beal. Fires for 3. They get it back. Wagner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wall up top. He's covered by Westbrook. And Wall kicks to Gordon. Back to Wall. Takes a 3. And Wagner pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Westbrook passes to Beal. Over Gordon. Rebound by House. House has got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Brown, good.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Ball against Westbrook, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he first came into the NBA, many thought Bradley Beal would be a mostly catch-and-shoot shooting guard. But this guy is proven he can definitely shoot, but there's so much more to his game. He can create for others. He can get himself off on the bounce. He is a terrific all-around guy now.
He's off on the first. And with Beeldorf, he's been more aggressive at attacking the rim.
And Kevin, it's worked out for him because he's gotten to the line more, and that allows you to become a consistent scoring presence, where the dynamic nature of Beal's offensive game has really elevated.
And Washington making a change here. Napier's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Well, the athleticism and ferocity with which John Wall plays the point guard position. And you add that to the frame he brings to the table, and look out.
Now here's Napier. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New York.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
The Wizards have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
It's Wall with the drive, and he lays it straight in. Wall's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Beal. Shoots from the baseline, connects, the jumper drops. He's got 6.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Now here's Wall. Napier covering. Wall, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Napier following the basket by John Wall. And Beal kicks to Brown. Over Ariza. And it's Brown missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. One of the most dangerous scorers in the game, Bradley Beal spoke about the trust Coach Scott Brooks has in him and his teammates.
I think the biggest thing is he's still young, so he tries to think he's still hip. He keeps up with us a little bit, but he grants us a lot of freedom. He allows us freedom on both ends of the floor to be leaders.
Alan Beal trying to grow as a leader and a star. Has to love that.
Yeah, and Brooks known for developing good relationships with his players. He pushes them, but he gives them a lot of praise as well.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Trevor Ariza. Ben McLemore is out there with Rivers. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Wood in at the 4 spot. Now here's Ariza. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
You know, you look at what a guy like Trevor Ariza can provide on the backside of his career. The numbers don't tell the story. This guy is a consummate professional.
And he makes the first. And Doris, you know, with Ariza, at this point, it's really about the intangibles.
Well, Kevin, you know that Ariza's going to bring it on the defensive end night in and night out. He's going to make his open shots, but the leadership, the energy, he is a former champion, and you love having that on your side.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
I know Trevor Ariza has been a bit of a journeyman, but he is also a proven champion. On the defensive end, you know he's going to take pride in locking down his man.
Now, here's Bertans. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. That one falls for Bertans. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Rivers dishes to McLemore. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Rivers. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Rivers has got his first bucket of the night.
Austin Rivers, opportunistic in transition. That's what happens when you sprint the floor.
Bertans with the ball. Shoots. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Rivers passes to McLemore. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul. And even though he came into the league at the age of 19 out of the University of Florida, Beal has been a scorer since the get-go.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league as a sweet shooting two-guard. He has worked his way into being a tremendous playmaker. Year over year, his overall offensive game has gotten so much better.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And both free throws good for Beal.
You know, the amazing thing to me is as much as Bradley Beal has turned into a complete player, for a guy who entered as simply a jump shooter, I think there's even another level he can get to.
Rivers can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 3. Fires the 3. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 11 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Rivers passes to Ariza. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Rockets have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Wizards on D. They trail by 1. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Napier, and they pick up 2. Napier's got his first basket.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice, unselfish play there.
Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Beal. Ariza kicks to McLemore. Pocket 6. Break D that time from Beal.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's Napier missing. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Rivers. And here's Tucker. Pass to Ariza. Some solid defense from Brown. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Ariza outside, and there's the feed to Tucker. Over Napier. The offensive rebound. Wood. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Napier passes to Bertans. Beal finds Bertans. Brown with it. He's picked up by Ariza. 18 feet out. And no good. So Houston will take it the other way. The pass to Wood. Here's Tucker. And that one goes long. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Now here's McLemore. Ariza outside. Back to McLemore. Pass to Wood. Here's Rivers. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Washington, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And after nailing a 3-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Pass to Ariza. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Very crafty at carving up the defense. Give Trevor Ariza an avenue like this and you will regret it.
Here's Napier. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now Rivers. Passes to Wood. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Washington shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Rivers against Beal. There's the pass to Brown. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston in the lead. Pass to Wood. Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. Ariza against Brown. Ariza passes to McLemore. Laprie. He's off on that one. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Berton's shot is good. Berton's got 4 this quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Rivers. Floats one up. Rebound by the Wizards. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beal. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little fake right there.
Timeout call for Rockets. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You're the first in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you chose?
First and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Wagner. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Houston with a big group substitution here. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for Trevor Ariza. Oladipo, he's checked in for McLemore. And John Wall subbed in for Rivers.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the 10.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. And no good that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Wall against Beal. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 20 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Every season you see Bradley Beal add an element to his game. This guy is a tenacious, versatile scorer.
Westbrook against Wall. And that one, good. 22 points for him.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Has to Beal. They double team Beal. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Beal. And that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, Russell Westbrook, so quick to attack, Kevin.
Ball against Westbrook. Passes it to House. Well, a shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Now the pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Wall, and it's Carroll in the corner. No good from outside. The Wizards with the lead. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Washington with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
That one goes in. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
and not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
And he can't get the first one. Wizards making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And the second free throw, good. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Westbrook with a wide open look. Here's Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And it's Carroll in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Smith the pass to Bryant. Now the dish to Brown. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far. 15 seconds left in the first half.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
From deep, Wall doesn't go that time. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, so I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Brown in at the three.
You hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. the staying there, that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
Free throw good. Beal. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And both free throws good for Beal. Rockets trail by 5. Wall up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Wall passes to Wood. That shot, no good. Washington shooting 41% for the game. To the right side. Here's Westbrook. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Oladipo. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Beal.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this.
Now here's Wall. Wood passes to Tucker. He dishes it to Wall. Over Westbrook. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Westbrook. Over Wall. Bryant. Great positioning on the putback. Bryant's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him, and the shot is good. Oladipo's got 8.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Hachimura. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Wall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Now this is where John Wall excels to me, getting fouls while shooting the basketball.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so John Wall nails both of them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Westbrook dishes to Bryant. Kicks to Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 8. Off on the layup.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Brown, the pass to Beal. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. For 3, Westbrook doesn't get it to drop for him. And Houston the other way now. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Shoots a 3. But they'll get another chance. And finish off by Bryant.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Westbrook against Wall. The kick out to Oladipo. Lob pass to Gordon. Great communication on the alley-oop.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Beal against Oladipo. For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Washington. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Rockets have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Brown. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Houston. McLemore's checked in for Oladipo. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Napier passes to Beal. Back to Napier. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. They get it again. Wagner. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Wagner's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Outside, Wall. Now here's Gordon. Tight defense on him. Wood kicks the Wall. And it's sent back by Bryant.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Wall. He's got 25 over Napier. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Beal's shot is good.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Outside, Wall. And Wall with the slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Is Smith. He's checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here also for Houston. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Smith against Wall. Up and in from the low block. Wall's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
Well, tough finish is nothing new to John Wall. The frame to take it goes right at the defense.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hachimura. And that one hits back iron.
They're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's House. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Hachimura. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Hachimura's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Bryant. 8 points for him. Here's Hachimura. And the basket is good. Hachimura's got 10 points here in the second half. Wall attacking. And the layup is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Smith dishes to Beal. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup. Beal's got 23.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
Wood can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. And it's Gordon missing, and stolen by Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
The first one falls. Bertanis, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Gordon hits both of them. Wizards leading by 7. Smith outside. Passes it to Beal. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Bertans. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Wall. Sweet little floater. Wall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Kev, you have to love how John Wall just picks his spots. Tonight he's found quite a few openings. Love it.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wall against Smith. Wall passes to Wood. Lays it up and banks it in. Wood's got 8 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for McLemore.
Austin Rivers.
Now, here's Bertans. D right on him. Outside Beal. Off target from outside.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Rivers can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 8. Smith with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They double team Beal. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Smith with the ball.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look out.
And ball kicks to House. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And here's Wall. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Rivers, Wood out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's House in at the 3 spot. Here's Hachimura. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo. Smith against Rivers. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith on the wing. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Back to Smith. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets trail by 15. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Wood. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the left side wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Carroll with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, Why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Rivers. Rebound, Washington.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here is Smith. Hachimura, the pass to Bertens. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth from outside the arc. And DeMarre Carroll, good for 3.
DeMarre Carroll gives the defense no time to react on that. Not looking to pass or put it on the deck, just score it.
Smith dishes to Westbrook.
You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
First free throw is good.
So, Kevin, Russell Westbrook wins the 2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 17. Now here's Rivers, and he gets the bucket. And Doris with Westbrook. That competitive fire, an edge he plays with, can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin, and to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Smith, the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Carroll. That one wide left.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. Wizards leading by 12. Right side Westbrook from beyond the arc, and it's Westbrook again missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Oladipo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Rivers after the basket by Washington. Westbrook with the steal. The pass to Hachimura. Pulls it up. Westbrook, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oladipo against Smith. And Oladipo kicks to House. 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers, and he hits the jump shot.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Smith outside. Back to Westbrook. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 20 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Tucker with the ball. Working on Bergeron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Right on the bucket.
If Westbrook senses even a sliver of space, he is going to attack the cup.
Now, here's Oladipo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the shot goes in. Wizards leading by 16. Pass to Mahinmi. He kicks it to Westbrook. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
And not doing his team any favors jacking up three-pointers. He needs to realize that right away.
Oladipo, good.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Rivers in the corner. Back to Oladipo. Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level sixth man for the rest of his career.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Beal against Oladipo. Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Houston. Wall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the slam dunk by Wall.
My favorite part of John Wall, this guy loves to play, and he will initiate contact inside. Nice.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gordon, the pass to Wall. Floats one. Yep, it counts. Wall's got 37.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
Now here's Wall. Wall draws the double. Inside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
First free throw is good.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Bertans, he's checked in for Hachimura. Oladipo hits them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They led by as many as 18 points. Kept alive. Bertans, the pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Westbrook. Wizards working now with the new shot clock.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Oladipo dishes the wall. They kick out to Oladipo. Offline with his 3. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Absolutely nothing you can do with that. Westbrook takes the challenge and will take on all comers.
Rockets trail by 9. Now Walt. Bryant with the rebound. Brown feeling out of it. Jacks up a 3. And it's Westbrook missing. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. All with it. Westbrook picks him up. Wall's shot is good.
Well, that's the mobility and athleticism John Wall has on the interior. He feels at ease amongst the trees.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up by 7. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. .32 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. All with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. A finish. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Good from Tucker.
a great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now here's Beal. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Tucker. Bryant's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. It's money from deep.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 5. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wall draws the double to the paint. Here's Tucker. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
Westbrook with it. Over the wall. Third time's in the post. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Gordon. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth.
To tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Washington calls timeout.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Brown. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Wizards off the tip, so the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Brown, and it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down low, Wall. Count it, and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wizards trail by 3. Up top, Brown. Defended by Gordon. Bryant, it's a wide open look. Washington gets it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
The Rockets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
To the inside. Here's Bryant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Ball against Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Shoots over Beal, and it's Houston with another.
An effective, clever scorer. That's all we can say about Victor Oladipo. This guy gets to his spots and gets himself going.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's with the rebound. Oladipo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Tucker. The 3. And another 3 for Houston.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Beal against Oladipo. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closer. Westbrook kicks to Bryant. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Brown. The kick out to Westbrook. From deep. The Rockets pull it in. Woods got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oladipo for 3. Rebound, Washington. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook passes to Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
Passes it to Gordon. Pass to Oladipo. From downtown, sinks the triple. Oladipo's got 25 points.
You got to love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Hachimura is checked in. And here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
Washington, Russell Westbrook.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Wall. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Wall's got 46 points.
At 6'4", he's got incredible shoulders, great frame to put some second chance points on the board. Beautiful.
Rockets foul. Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Outside Westbrook. And it's blocked. Out against Gordon. Here's Oladipo. That one, no good. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Hachimura. And he goes in for the jump.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Ball against Westbrook. Wall draws the double. Pass to Wood. Oladipo with the ball. Inside. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Tucker. Wall's got 48.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Now here's Westbrook. Looking to get back on track here. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Is Smith. He's checked in for the Wizards. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Beal. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
That release by Beal just so pure.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
4th team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Victor Oladipo. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And it's Washington's ball.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. It's Beal on the wing. Outside Bryant. So Houston wins it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.